Oh, welcome back into Mornings on Main Street. What's going on, everybody? I've missed you guys. We're already almost halfway through the week, and it's my first time being back with you guys. And I'm so happy, so glad to be here.
Pew,
Hate
pew,
we
pew,
missed you
pew.
yesterday. Hate we missed you on Monday, but we are back, and we are having a good time. And so are the dumpster folks. They're back.
Yes, you're right. The dumpster folks are back. I would even say that they went far as to make sure the cones were lined up. I mean, it just looks better, less traffic impeding. It's perfect.
I am a little concerned about this red Honda CRV looking vehicle here, though. Why did you have to pull so close to the truck?
The white truck behind it, right?
The white. You see the red little like crossover SUV.
Yes.
I don't know why they're parked so close.
Oh, the one right behind it. Yeah. What are you doing?
You got room.
You know what though? I bet it was they parked there first, and then the worker truck came in and was like, "I got to park here."
Whipped in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course it was that guy. That's exactly what happened. Oh man, what a Wednesday we are having. Justin
Yes.
Kulik
Yeah,
joining
okay.
me and you here on this fine Wednesday morning. We are counting down the days to Christmas. What's up?
Yes, it's weird. It's weird. I say it every year. I think as the older you get, and you could probably agree to this, Christmas comes very short. Like, I mean, like quickly.
Okay, so let me tell you about my problem.
What's that? Lay it on me.
I now have a birthday on November 10th. We have Christmas on December 25th, and then Charlie's birthday is in February. So everything is kind of smushed together.
So there will be no vacations for just the boys during that.
No, we are certainly going to be
just fam.
Yeah, it's all family for about 4 months, which is great. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's just interesting because, I kind of got everything all thrown into one little time frame.
Right.
And the funny part to me is, I made the mistake of marrying Sarah on her birthday, which is in June. So like, there's no way to like half it. So I can't buy a birthday present in January because then it's just a Christmas present.
Exactly.
So like I have to. It's a whole thing.
Unless they land on the same exact day, then that's better. But anything outside, like if it's this day and then a couple days later, another event. Like for example, my mom, her birthday is May 10th, and Mother's Day falls sometimes on May 10th, but then sometimes it doesn't. But when it does fall on May 10th, I'm not saying
kill two birds.
It sucks to kind of say, but how do you determine, for example, whenever Justin Kulik Day is? I'm not sure if they've decided that in court yet, but when that happens and if it's on my birthday, I'm not going to know which present is for my national day or my my birthday.
Yeah, you just get one or two. I'll tell you what, I have a family member who was born on December 28th.
Yeah.
And so you have to wrap their birthday present in birthday wrapping paper. And Christmas presents in Christmas paper.
And they're like,
that way they know.
Do they have, hey, what's up, train? Just passing through? Sounds good.
I hear the train coming.
Exactly. But so do they, as a person that has a birthday and Christmas or another holiday backed up to each other where presents are given, have you asked them, like, how do they feel about that? Like, do they?
She hates it.
I would imagine, because I just wouldn't be able to determine. I'd have to have people tell me, is this one for my birthday or is this one for Christmas?
Yeah, no, you're gonna have to tell me. I need to know.
Yeah.
So anyway. Oh man, what I'm telling you, it's we wrapped a bunch of Christmas presents night before last, and
nice. Hate wrapping.
Yeah, it's not
Not
my
good at
favorite
it.
thing, but I'm better than the average male.
Okay, well then that you know what? That's a really good way to say that. That's a really good way to say that.
A
Not
good
amazing.
rapper,
Yeah.
but I'm better than most of you.
See, my problem is, and I actually learned a little bit better off of seeing someone make a Subway sandwich or wrapping a Subway sandwich.
Yeah.
You don't just go flat and then corners up on each side. You fold the corners first, and then you put it in.
Yeah.
Then you close it together.
It's there's a way to manipulate it, and I usually just find a box.
Thank you for not saying artistry of it.
No, I'm no sandwich artist, nor am I a Christmas wrapping.
Never claimed to be.
No, at no point has that ever been claimed by me. Not once.
Yeah, do not quote me on it.
Man, I'm excited about Christmas though. It is coming up here very, very shortly. We are just 4.5 days away.
So crazy.
And looking forward to all of the things that come with it. But we have a great show for you. We've got some news. We've got some special reports from Stephanie Miller. We are going to debut 9 days before the end of our show. We're going to debut the I didn't know this. I just found this out today. The National Calendar Day that I get all of the National Calendar Day photos from, they actually have a daily video.
They have a video?
Yes. So we're going to play that.
We might have to tell Stephanie we'll have to hold off another month.
I mean, you might as well just incorporate this into the show. I mean,
honestly,
it's pretty cool, and it's only like a minute long. So I mean, it's no reason not to, right?
Yeah, let's ask the audience. Y'all have a minute?
Hey, you got a minute?
Hey, you got a minute, man? Let me talk to you. I'm walking here.
Sit down. Let Daddy holler at you.
Yeah. Hey, little mama, let me see what you're doing.
Hey, there you go.
Last one off, but it was not good. Sorry.
But yeah, we've got all of that coming up. It's going to be a great show. We're so looking forward to it. So let's dive in, and we will get you for the first time this week an accurate weather report.
Yes, we will. But before we do that, I got to tell you a joke. And this one is actually one of my favorites. So, one, please don't ruin it. And then two, just laugh as hard as you can. I know fake laughs are hard to imitate, but I won't know the difference. So just, you know what I mean? Why should you avoid tornado chasers?
I have no idea.
Because they're always passing wind.
That's so good. Oh man, that's great. I love it.
Hey, and the sky is the limit with these folks. I will continue. I've been told that I'll continue giving weather reports on the Mornings on Main Street that Stephanie Miller will be hosting coming up soon. So, and Chris will be very much involved in that show as well. So if you guys are feeling down that you won't see us, I promise you will.
Yeah, there you go. Be on the lookout.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, a priest, a minister, and a rabbi walk into the bar.
Okay.
The bartender looks up and says, "What is this, a joke?"
Clean and simple. See, right in your living room, we're just providing you chuckles to get your day started.
That's right. Go for it.
I guess at 10 o'clock, most people are probably doing stuff. But if you're not, we're here for you too. All right. Weather today is high 53. It feels great outside. It's not raining. I looked outside and it didn't see rain. Immediately got happy. 3% chance of rain. So it looks like it's going to not be an issue today. 54% humidity. 2 out of 10 index with a low of 43, which again is not that bad compared to last week. Last week is just, I mean, anything's better than last week. So I would advise to.
Is it though? Because this weekend's going to be pretty rough.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I forgot. I'm going to actually, I am a nice brother and have gifted my tickets from the Titans game on the 24th to my sister. And I did check the weather, and the high is 11.
That's right, which is why I will not be there either.
Yeah, so Merry Christmas Emily.
There you go.
That is your weather.
Now we look at your right now traffic. Brought to you by our friends at 50 Forward. They are a Nashville area nonprofit serving older adults. They're a proud partner with the All of Us research program from the National Institutes of Health. Learn how you can help change the future of health by visiting our website at joinallofus.org/50forward. Again, spell out 50 FIFTY. We have a multi-vehicle crash on Interstate 40 westbound in Davidson County, mile marker 213. That happened just before 10 o'clock, and the westbound left shoulder is blocked. So
we can't think we can get a.
You went way out here to Cumberland, and that
Yeah,
is
I did.
Yeah, that's okay.
I went way too far away.
No, we're right there in the middle where the 75 is. Oh, there you are.
Let's see if we can get a camera.
Yeah, let's see if we can get a camera. See what the right now. Look, you can see obviously there is I don't know if that's a stalled vehicle or if we got somebody just pulled over.
I doubt that this is. I don't know, but I don't think that they would. But
they don't have a headlight.
That's true.
Like their passenger side headlight is gone.
It looks like it may have just recently gone too. So maybe that was the issue.
Very much could have been the accident that we're talking about there.
There's another one down here.
There is one in Brentwood. Yeah, that's right. There it's a northbound police activity at mile marker 75. The left shoulder is blocked. Do you have a view of what we may be looking at here, Justin?
Let us find out.
Doesn't we're gonna have we're only gonna have two options here. It doesn't. They don't have cameras quite close enough together for us to see exactly what's going on.
It's telling me that this is a camera. I click on it though, and it's telling me it isn't. So
well, when there's police activity, they may not want the camera there. Who knows?
Yeah, it might be that
but
bad.
This is Old Hickory, so I mean, it's one of the Old Hickories,
right?
So who knows? But it's always a little crazy there. You can see the 65 and 24 issue there is always some merging delay. And up in Clarksville, Justin, you may have seen there is a little yellow triangle up there.
Yes.
Let's see if that's an accident on 24. It does. It looks like it could be construction.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it says it's multi-vehicle. Looks like it shut down the whole interstate.
It says eastbound, no lanes are blocked, but of course that was at 6:30 this morning, so perhaps they've gotten it cleared up.
Yeah, I don't see any cameras out there, but yeah.
But you can also see that folks were getting off and trying to come down 374, and it has backed up 374s. Well, they may have the interstate completely shut down and rerouting folks off of it. So, yeah, tough day for traffic. It's only going to get worse. Let's be honest.
Right. Yeah, it looks like the downtown loop is okay, except for this guy right here.
Yeah, the accident we just showed you. So it looks good downtown. All right. How about that? That is your weather and traffic for the day. We have Stephanie Miller. Last week spoke with the guy who runs the Manna Cafe up in Clarksville, and this week in Clarksville. So we'll get you to him and just kind of tell you about what they're doing to help feed folks this holiday season. And she got a chance to go out to Zoolumination, which we talked about last week.
Yes, I want to go there so bad.
With Mr. Bar2.
Jim 2 from the Bar 2. I mean, no, Jim from the zoo. I messed
Jim Bar2 from the Nashville Zoo.
Thank you, Chris.
We talked to Jim, and so we're going to show you a little bit about what that actually looks like, because obviously we talked to Jim in the morning. Stephanie got to go out in the evening, so we'll show you that as well. All of that and your top 3 stories. Again, those are coming up right after this on Mornings on Main Street, so you guys stick around. We'll be right back. Main Street Media TV.
Right now.
Walmart Supply Chain is hiring in Lebanon. Earn up to $22.25 an hour when you join our new fulfillment center. Enjoy competitive pay and premium perks, including 100% paid college tuition, 401k match, flexible schedules, a free Walmart Plus membership that includes discounts, and free Paramount Plus, paid time off, and so much more. Fulfilling work starts right here. Text JOIN to 240-240. That's JOIN 240-240 to apply now.
When I made the decision to host the Plaster and Friends Celebrity Bowling Night, Strike and Spare is where I turned. And what a wise decision that turned out to be. They have 5 locations in our area with family attractions. They're perfect for birthdays, groups and corporate outings, and holiday parties. For more info, it's simple. Go to strikeandspare.com.
A man was critically injured following a crash early Friday morning. Officers at the scene said the victim was driving a pickup truck when he lost control of the vehicle. The pickup veered left and went into a ditch. A front seat passenger was wearing a seatbelt and escaped the crash without injury. The driver was not wearing a seatbelt and was ejected from the truck. He died at the scene. Law enforcement writes tickets to save lives.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
This holiday season, the largest lantern event in the country returns to Nashville Zoo. After sunset, come see more than 1,000 Chinese lanterns. All new designs including mythical beasts, a fantastical North Pole village, even a dragon soaring over your head. Welcome back to Zoo Illumination at Nashville Zoo. Bigger, brighter, and better.
Hit After Hit has become the baseball store in Tennessee. They have over 1,000 different models of gloves and over 1,500 wood bats. They also have several Iron Mike pitching machines as well as a Hit Tracks machine. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. We're proud to call Hit After Hit the official shirt provider of the Plaster and Friends Celebrity Bowling Night. Jody Jones Dentistry can handle all your dental needs, from the basics to cosmetic procedures. All of this in the nicest dental facility I have ever seen. Jody has done it right. They're located conveniently at 55 Music Square East, and for an appointment, it's simple. Dial 615-259-5100 and tell them Plaz sent you.
Oh my gosh, there's a spaceship that's landed. It looks like a play button.
If you click the spaceship, cool things happen.
You know, it's funny. I bet people think that we just pre-record all this.
Nope, this is a live look down at Nashville's Broadway and Fifth Avenue, and the Crossroads sign is coming down. So it appears that Nashville Crossroads will be no longer.
Which sign is that?
Which what?
Which sign is that? Is it up at the moment?
Yeah, it's the one between Alan Jackson and Ernest Tubb.
Oh,
yeah, it's a sad day.
That is sad, man. What's your favorite sign in this picture?
My favorite sign in this picture,
yeah,
is probably Roberts with the boot on top.
I'm a big boot guy,
and I'm hearing that Roberts, Western World, and Third and Lindsley have both lost their leases on their buildings.
Devin O'Day told me about the 3rd and Lindsley location lease being, and it was bought out apparently to be moved, like basically to be leveled, right?
Yeah. So
It's no bueno.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. If that's accurate, if Robert's Western World lost its lease and we lose Robert's Western World from Broadway, just pack up the entire city and throw it in the Cumberland.
Exactly. Just like as use the hype that we used to throw the goalposts into the river to just, I mean, it's going to be a lot of work, and we're going to have to really rely on the guy that stands in that trash can. We're going to have to really rely on his work, because that's going to be a tough work. But I agree with you.
Look, Nashville Crossroads, just it is what it is. But Robert's Western World, see, it is literally the only place in downtown Nashville where you can continuously hear traditional style country music.
Right, nonstop.
On Broadway.
I feel the same way about the Wild Horse that's outside, like right outside the Wild Horse. You know,
yes.
That's horse that's leaned up against the. He's got a cowboy hat on. What horse wears a cowboy hat?
Whose horse is that?
Whose horse is that? And who feeds you? You don't need.
I mean, do you remember when Whiskey Bent had the big whiskey barrel?
I don't.
Oh, they had this huge whiskey barrel. It was like 6 feet, 7 feet tall. It was huge. It was bigger than me, so it had to be 7 feet tall. And
it had to be like 9 feet.
But like, well, I know it was bigger than 6 foot, because I'm 6. Well, okay, I'm 5'11".
Me too. I always 6 feet though.
I'm 5'11".
If we had to do a pickup basketball game, I probably would be truthful. Oh, but other than that, I'm 6.
No, in the basketball program, I'm 6'1".
Oh,
every time, 6'1", 220. Definitely not 5'11", 240
with a clean step back.
Sure, but I'm definitely not 5'11", 240. That is definitely not what I am.
Right.
But yeah,
full disclosure.
Full disclosure, exactly. I'm just saying, it's, but yeah, it was a huge whiskey barrel, and it was really cool, and people would take pictures by it all the time. And so it's kind of, there are a couple of things like that, downtown.
The Nashville, which I guess you can't really get rid of a mural, but that Nashville sign that all the girls take pictures in front of.
Which one? The wings?
The wings, yeah.
So yes, I'm gonna throw this out there, and this is credit to Sarah. Okay, credit to my wife completely.
Sarah seems like a bad A. I cannot wait to meet her.
She said, "I feel like the Loveless Cafe sign is the Nashville Wings for old people."
Wait, I gotta look it up right now. The Loveless.
But like Loveless Cafe, like it's the spot for all the old people. Like that's where old people go.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the logo. That is so true, though. You're talking about just the niche of people that go. I see.
But like they always take a picture in front of the Loveless Cafe sign. It's just always old people take it. It's the same exact thing that, young girls taking pictures at the Wings in the Gulch. Right. That is their Wings.
That's
the Loveless Cafe sign.
That well said. That is their Wings. Great. That was fantastic.
I mean, it blew me away. I was like, you know what? You're so right.
What a profound statement from Mrs. Yao.
She must have been watching you and getting those last week when you were killing it on the comparisons.
Yes, dude. That's the thing, though. I throw out a lot of quantity. It's just the quality you got to look for.
You really got to search.
So I throw stuff at the wall, and sometimes it sticks.
Sometimes it sticks, but not always. That's right.
Yeah, most of the time.
Oh, man. Well, speaking of quality, we've got 3 quality stories to talk about this morning, and we want to get to them right here on today's top 3. As the City of Spring Hill's Board of Mayor and Aldermen voted unanimously on Monday to update the pay scale for shift-based fire department staff who work at least 2,756 hours a year. That seems like a lot.
Yeah,
dang, that's a lot. Hold on.
If someone put that on paper in front of you and said, "This is where you're gonna have to work," it's like maybe break it up into some columns.
Can we get division out here? Like, where's the divide button? How many hours is that per? Like, how many lunches is that?
How many hours is that each minute?
How many lunches do I get in this 2756? That's what
We're
I
real
need to know.
flexible on the breaks, right?
The resulting increase is going to affect during the pay period beginning January 7th and will apply to 57 frontline firefighters. The city administrator's office, human resources department, and fire department review pay levels at fire departments across Tennessee and confirm Spring Hill firefighter pay is below that of many of comparable agencies. Spring Hill's elected leaders have been discussing raising wages for some time to improve the ability of the fire department to recruit and retain trained firefighters. Fire Chief Greg Temple said the firefighter pay increase will aid in the recruitment and retention, and we need to narrow the firefighter pay gap between our city and surrounding cities' departments. The funding for the proposed increase will add to the fiscal year 2022-23 budget amendment package for the firefighter, and the total cost is $156,301.
All right. I like that fire truck. It's a very nice looking fire truck.
It is a nice fire truck. They paid a lot of money for that.
They paid a dang much. You better appreciate that fire truck.
Yeah, they paid a lot of money for it. I promise you that. All right. And we move to Murfreesboro now, where Stonemont Financial Group announced it's moving forward with a 2-building, 157-acre industrial park. And the groundbreaking is scheduled in early next year, according to a news release from Stonemont. Stonemont Commerce Park 840 is planned for Sulphur Springs Road with direct access to Interstate 840, just 6 miles from 24. The development will include a 1.17 million square foot facility with 280 parking stalls and 276 trailer stalls. It will also house a 273,000 square foot facility to accommodate smaller tenants with 200 auto parking stalls and 76 trailer stalls. The press release said the planned completion date is 1 year from the groundbreaking, and the project is expected to create hundreds of jobs. Stonemont Financial Group, a private real estate investment firm specializing in industrial development, acquisitions, and net lease investments, is listed as the developer of the project. Stonemont's ability to forge strong relationships and in-depth knowledge in the Nashville market has served us well for this particular project, Stonemont's Senior Vice President Dustin Estes said. They are involved in a 730,000 square foot manufacturing facility for Vijon in Smyrna. So big investments from this company. Yeah, and finally, big news, Justin, in case you are traveling this holiday season, TDOT stopping all lane closure activity on interstates and the state highways during the Christmas and New Year's holiday.
That's awesome.
According to a news release on Monday, no temporary lane closures will be allowed for construction on Tennessee roadways beginning 6 a.m. Friday through 6 a.m. on Monday. AAA expects an estimated 2.6 million Tennesseans to travel between December 23rd and January 2nd, with most of them driving. So many people expected to travel Tennessee roadways during the Christmas and New Year's holidays. Keeping traffic moving and getting everyone to their destination safely is our top priority, TDOT Commissioner Butch Ely said in the news release. Except for a few long-term closures that must remain for safety, all construction-related closures will be suspended during the holiday period. Workers may still be on site in some construction zones, and drivers should obey all posted speed limits, particularly in those zones. Get information about how construction activity and live streaming of SmartWay traffic cameras, as you see every day here, on tnsmartway.com/traffic. You can also dial 511 from any landline or cell phone for travel information, but do not do so with the phone in your hand while you're driving, please.
I thought you were going to say, and just don't do it.
Watch us.
Exactly. No, that's cool, man. I bet that was a good meeting for them as far as like the TDOT workers. They all got together and was like, you have the holidays off. That's awesome.
That's right. All right, Justin, I would like to now go to our favorite reporter, Stephanie Miller, who did get a chance to go out to the zoo and check out Zoo Illumination. So we send it to Stephanie now, and a beautiful, beautiful video from the Nashville Zoo.
As the sun goes down, the Nashville Zoo lights up with Zoo Illumination. Here is absolutely beautiful. I have to say that right off. Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. I'm Stephanie Miller here with Mallory Immel. She is the communications specialist for the Nashville Zoo. First off, just spectacular.
Yes, it is a stunning event.
It really is. And you know, we've seen photos. There's photos out there and video out there, but that doesn't do Zoolumination justice. It doesn't do it justice until you see it in person. What do you think?
That is so true. It is something that as people come visit it, they say the pictures are beautiful, but when you come out and experience it, it just has the awe factor to it of something so grand like the lantern behind us. You just have to see and experience it for yourself in person.
100%. So back to the Nashville Zoo, the first time was in 2019. Kind of took a hiatus because of COVID, but now back 2022 with more silk lanterns than before.
Yes.
How many more do you have on display?
So back in 2019, we had 500, and now we've doubled. So we have over 1,000 silk Chinese lanterns that cover over 3 miles of zoo pathways. So there is so much to see, and you got a lot of time to do it.
Everything that you see too is handcrafted. So it is brought in. How do they get what we see here from China to Nashville Zoo?
Yes, so we had a team from Zhejiang, China come over in late August, a team of 35 Chinese artisans from welders, electricians, silk artists, and they came over and constructed these lanterns all behind the scenes here at Nashville Zoo. And so when they were done being constructed in about November, they brought these beautiful creations out and set them up over the zoo, and then we opened Zoolumination.
It really comes to life, and it seems like 3D, 4D, you know, when you walk in, it seems like the lanterns really do come out to life. How did you keep everything hidden as it was being worked on?
Well, we have plenty of room behind the scenes, which was very nice. And so that's where they were all constructed. And then they were set up along pathways so guests could see them, but just all the more reason to come out and visit it when the event actually began.
And Zoolumination is the largest Chinese lantern festival here in the States. How did we get so lucky at the Nashville Zoo to have Zoolumination here for us?
Yeah, so we've partnered with Zhejiang Lantern Company, and they've come out and we've made a great relationship with them and allowed us to do Zoolumination here to have the largest Chinese lantern festival in the country.
Is there something that we don't know about what we see as people come in that we haven't heard yet that you could share with us?
Ooh, that's a good one. My go-to is the 3 miles. Everyone's like, ooh, that's so long.
It's really not as long as you think.
Not as long. Oh, we do have Santa Claus here till December 24th.
Okay.
So you can come see your favorite jolly Santa.
Well, and that is always fun to see Santa. So you have, this is one big display, but how many smaller display settings do you have here in the park?
So they're not specific settings, but we do have a North Pole Village. So you can definitely get your holiday cheer in. You can get a nice hot cup of cocoa. You can get some Christmas gifts while you're up there, and kiddos can get pics and tell Santa Claus what they want for Christmas. And that is up kind of towards our barn area here at the zoo. So you can go to our historic home and experience the North Pole Village. And as behind us, we have our big displays. We have a Chinese village and a dragon that you can walk underneath. And so this is the festival field area, kind of a hub where you can really see the awe of Zoolumination. And you can also stroll our animal pass and even see some of our animals that aren't in their evening enclosures yet. And you can see them out and about.
Well, that is nice to know. That is nice to hear. What are you guys hearing from those that attend Zoolumination?
They love it. It's just 10 out of 10 from everybody. Everyone comes out and they are so surprised at how big they are and how immersive an experience it is, and just how colorful and playful of an experience it is. And definitely people saying they want to come back and experience it again.
And so for those who would like to make it out, you haven't made it out yet, or if you already have and you want to come back again, they have until February 4th to come out and visit?
That is correct. We are here till February 4th.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much. My last question, and I don't know if you can share this or not, is there going to be a third year in our future here at the Nashville Zoo?
We hope so. Fingers crossed.
Our fingers staying crossed. Mallory, thank you so much for your time. We do appreciate it. Stay right here on Mornings on Main Street. We have so much more coming up after this.
Walmart Supply Chain is hiring in Lebanon. Earn up to $22.25 an hour when you join our new fulfillment center. Enjoy competitive pay and premium perks, including 100% paid college tuition, 401k match, flexible schedules, a free Walmart Plus membership that includes discounts, and free Paramount Plus, paid time off, and so much more. Fulfilling work starts right here. Text JOIN to 240-240. That's JOIN 240-240 to apply now.
You've been putting back a few, and a few becomes a few too many. For a moment, you think about calling for a ride. Nah, you live nearby. What's the worst that can happen? You get pulled over, your insurance goes up, you lose your license, you total your car, you kill someone.
When I made the decision to host the Plaster and Friends Celebrity Bowling Night, Strike and Spare is where I turned. And what a wise decision that turned out to be. They have 5 locations in our area with family attractions. They're perfect for birthdays, groups and corporate outings, and holiday parties. For more info, it's simple. Go to strikeandspare.com.
This holiday season, the largest lantern event in the country returns to Nashville Zoo. After sunset, come see more than 1,000 Chinese lanterns. All new designs including mythical beasts, a fantastical North Pole village, even a dragon soaring over your head. Welcome back to Zoo Illumination at Nashville Zoo. Bigger, brighter, and better than ever.
A man was critically injured following a crash early Friday morning. Officers at the scene said the victim was driving a pickup truck when he lost control of the vehicle. The pickup veered left and went into a ditch. A front seat passenger was wearing a seatbelt and escaped the crash without injury. The driver was not wearing a seatbelt and was ejected from the truck. He died at the scene. Law enforcement writes tickets to save lives.
Welcome back into Mornings on Main Street. We are having a good time here on this beautiful Wednesday. Ooh. Enjoy it while you can, folks, because as mentioned earlier, the weather does not get great for the rest of the week. I'm
Does
just
it really
saying,
not?
no, it is bad news bears, you know.
Well,
No, I mean,
coldness-wise,
it's going to rain Friday, which means it's going to be icy all day, all weekend. So,
you know,
that's always good.
I've seen a lot of people on Twitter recently. They have been selling their tickets. So my assumption for this New Year's game against the Texans, not a lot of people are going to be there.
No, it's not.
It's very unfortunate.
It is. It is unfortunate, as a matter of fact.
You always want the home crowd there, but people come in from Texas. They want to visit Nashville, and they think that they could just come into the stadium. They can.
It's like this is one of those where if you can get to the stadium, you can get into the stadium.
Exactly. Yeah.
No question there. Hey, couple of things. National Calendar Day. We're gonna show you a nice little graphic here. Did you know that today is the day that the Mayflower landed on Plymouth Rock?
I did not know there was only 4 fathers that sailed on that ship.
Yeah, everyone else had were single.
They're in dinghies right behind them.
Had no children. No children.
No, that is wild. I did not know that was. Did they set sail all on the same day? That was the stupidest question I've ever asked in my whole entire life.
No, they did not. In fact, set sail on the same day. Yeah, no, that would be. I have no idea when they set sail. Matter of fact, I just know that in 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
Right, exactly. Well, we're not sure if the ocean was a greenish patch, where he went, but that's insane. Is this the Mayflower, the Cinta, or Pinta Menta Maria?
That's the Mayflower, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
The Old Colony Club recognizes the forefathers with several events. The celebration begins at 6 a.m. Eastern Time with a march by members to the top of Coles Hill next to the Massasoit statue.
Very nice.
And here's
nice
the thing. Yeah, I have no idea if I said that right.
I think you did. And you killed it.
Here's what you can do if you want to celebrate Forefathers Day. Just discover the story behind the Mayflower. Use hashtag Forefathers Day on social media. Remember, the forefathers who helped establish colonies on the continent, and there were many women who did their part as well. Discover some of their names by reading about it. Those are some of the options that you have.
Yes.
So
Maybe
pretty cool stuff there.
Yeah,
Pretty
I
cool
agree.
stuff.
I agree. 1000.
All right, we have one more
Is this the
National
video one?
Calendar Day, and we're going to show you the video. That's right.
All right.
We're going to take you to a video now.
Let's do it.
National Day calendar. The word humbug dates back to the 1750s when it was used to describe anything false or deceptive. Charles Dickens made the phrase popular with his Ebenezer Scrooge. And to this day, anyone who scoffs at looking right side is synonymous with the name of Scrooge. We all know it took some ghostly interventions to turn Ebenezer around. If the hustle and bustle of the holiday season is filling you with humbug, take the cue to find time for yourself. And if that's not enough, try ditching all the stuff that makes you crabby and focus on what brings you joy. On Humbug Day, celebrate your own transformation into all things bright and beautiful. I'm Marlo Anderson with the National Day Calendar. See you again tomorrow as we celebrate every day.
How about that? So,
Justin, what makes you crabby?
what makes me crabby? Man, what makes me crabby? Besides personal issues, as far as getting up late, I would say, I really can't stand it when this is a traffic related thing, so it's probably going to be pretty common. But when someone is riding behind you really fast, and you're thinking to yourself, okay, like I don't want to do this, but I'll get over so that you can pass, and then they stay in the same spot that they're at, and they don't go past you, and so you're like, okay, well, I'd really like to get back in that other lane, but if I get back in that other lane, you're still going to be on my behind, and I'm going to hate you for it. I already hate you a little bit right now, so could you just move on?
Listen,
Were you talking holidays though?
well, just in general, but
Yeah.
listen, I got flipped off the other day on the interstate for no real reason. I didn't do anything wrong.
What was their license plate?
Alabama.
Well, I mean, I'll type it into the database. We'll figure it out.
And so they were passing an 18-wheeler, and I had my cruise control on. Well, apparently they just weren't paying attention or whatever, and they just kind of stalled. They just kind of stopped passing the 18-wheeler. They just kind of stayed in that same spot. And I thought they were going to pass the 18-wheeler, so I didn't do anything with my cruise control until I got close enough that I needed to turn the cruise control off.
Right.
And so he got really then he just stayed there the whole time and eventually got over. But
so he was mad at you because of a decision he made.
Yes. Yes. He was mad at me because apparently he wasn't ready to pass the truck yet. And I was trying to get to where I was going. And look, I mean, it's not like I was doing anything.
It's not like you saw him in the tractor trailer and were like, I can't wait to mess this guy up.
Yeah, no, I mean, he got over to pass the truck. And I was already in the left-hand lane because I had just passed another truck.
Right.
And I guess he just didn't realize that he was either doing one of two things. He was either getting over to slow me down, and I was doing 74 because my cruise control is always set on 74.
Great speed to be set at. I love
on the interstate. Yep. 74 is the perfect speed on the interstate for me. A lot of folks will do 77, but I'm a stickler at 74. So it's not like I was going 85 or anything,
or slowing down and like speeding up.
That's what he was doing. He did not have control of his accelerator leg. And
my favorite part, sorry to interrupt, but just real quick, my favorite part about you saying what you were saying was he was trying to get around or whatever he was trying to do. I was just trying to get where I was going.
I'm trying to get to Buc-ee's, man. I was headed to Buc-ee's to get some fudge.
That's the quote of the day right there.
That guy.
I'm just trying to get from point A to point B over here.
That's all I was trying to do. It's all I was trying to do.
I hate that happened.
It was very frustrating.
Did you respond? Like, I'm sure y'all made eye contact once he flipped you off.
No, because he was, let's just say, not brazen enough to actually look. He just gave
it
me
was
the
one of
bird.
those. Yeah.
He held it and kept his eyes straight ahead, like
Yeah.
never
someone
mind.
that would do that kind of person.
Exactly. I mean, look, I don't mind if I have petty road rage. Okay.
Right.
I
Same.
don't have road rage. I'm just really petty. And
Right.
like, especially if people like zoom around me when if I'm trying to leave some space, I always try to leave some space, especially like say if I'm in Franklin, I
Mhm.
always try to leave some space in front of me for a couple of reasons. One, because you never know when the 37,000 cars in front of you are going to stop and you need some extra room.
Very
Or
true.
two, you might want to let somebody in traffic because you're a nice guy.
And you don't want
Well,
to be in someone's butt.
no, I don't want to be in someone's butt in traffic. So, folks might zoom around you. Well, this happened to me one day. This guy zooms around me and I'm like, I don't know where you think you're going to go because there's 37,000 cars in front of us, buddy.
Yeah, exactly. That's my favorite quote is when someone bobs and weaves through traffic and then I see them at a red light.
Yeah, like, dude, that was kind of dumb.
I
But
like to pull up next to
so I did. Like, I kind of pulled up and I pulled up next to the car in front of them and just kind of held my speed because,
Nice.
like, hey, buddy, no need for you to get all crazy today. Let's just calm down and then I'll go on.
Yeah, exactly.
But just letting them know, hey, you can zoom around this all you want, but we're all gonna be at that red light that's 30 yards ahead.
I love that you spoke for the rest of the drivers on the road. It's like,
I did.
Look, this is what we want you to do. This is how we want it handled. Okay. So just do it this way because it works. All right. I'll see you later.
And that's the thing. But I mean, you're putting everyone else at risk when you're doing
Yes,
that. When you're zooming around
absolutely.
folks in traffic, especially like on Mallory Lane where I was. Are you kidding me?
With no
There's no need for
blinker,
that.
usually.
Yeah, no, they're just whipping in and out, and I'm like, hold on.
Yeah.
You need to calm down. So, anyway.
I think there should be there's volunteer police officers. There should be volunteer traffic officers.
I told you, citizens arrest, citizens arrest.
The race, I saw that. Yeah, I ended up watching that.
Oh man. Well, we have to get out of here a little bit early today. Our thoughts and prayers with Devin O'Day. But we're going to get out of here a little bit early today. So thank you guys for hanging out with us here on Mornings on Main Street. More coming your way tomorrow. We've got Stephanie's going to visit with the Mana Cafe folks, and we're going to have so many more great things for you coming your way.
Like jokes.
Like jokes, traffic, weather, sports, and news right here on Mornings on Main Street, 10 o'clock. See you then.
See y'all.